Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special episode of CTL. We are going to have the Royal Rumble tonight, but first we're going to start off with Dr. Doofus here. I will go into further detail after this loser speaks, and I got to watch what I say because I'm under the radar constantly, okay? But we're about to hear from Dr. Educator. Hello, everyone. Dr. Educator here, and I am here to educate you because you all are not educated. That is right. We did lose William at Winterfest, and it was a tragedy, but like I said, we would strike back, and we did strike back. And if you're wondering tonight what number Styles is going to be in the Rumble, it's going to be 0 because he's not going to be in the Rumble tonight. In a matter of fact, we are going to have 19 dweebs in the Rumble tonight. Everyone in the Rumble tonight is a dweeb besides Joe J. James. And none of you all, even if you do win, have a shot against one of the greatest CTL champions ever, Lethal. Whether it be all you horrible, stinking, losing subs, whether it be the loser Stock Boys or loser Paul Weiss, who is nothing but a traitor, and the Moscow Monster. Oh, I'm so scared. Here's the prediction that I'm going to give. Joe J. James eliminates every single one of you, and he's going to start at 1 just to make it fair for you. He's going to eliminate you all, and if he doesn't, Lethal is going to destroy you at WrestleMania. I'll have my eyes on tonight's Rumble, so I can make my future plans for CTL. I hope you all enjoy my management here. I'll see you later. What an absolute dictator. Dr. Dictator is what we call him on CTL. He is so terrible. And guys, we are starting off with the Intercontinental Championship match. Of course, Ryan's going to be involved in 2 matches tonight. He's lucky. He's going to be involved in 2 matches. Of course, he'll be in the Rumble later. And this is not just an this is just for the Intercontinental title. But Ryan's also facing the CTL champion. If he beats him, then that looks really good on paper. But it is for the Intercontinental title. The CTL title is not up for grabs. So Lethal right now is a double champion. We've only had a couple people, I think, do it before. It's a very hard thing to do. Usually you find a loophole to do it in, whether it be one of our mistakes or you win a Rumble. That was Mark's case where he won a Rumble and became a double champion. Lethal's case was we didn't know he was even the Intercontinental champion. Well, yeah, that just shows you. But both of the recent double champions have been Intercontinental and CTL champions at the same time. So there is a trend there. But yeah, we gotta do a lot of talking. First of all, I just want to say Styles is coming back, and when he does, people are gonna pay. So Dr. Educator's crew better be on their best behavior because, well, it's not gonna matter what behavior they're on because Styles is coming back. He is the Revolution, and so are these great subs who were downgraded to called dweebs tonight. Dr. Educator called them dweebs. He's the real dweeb, though, guys. And we all know this, and I know you guys don't see eye to eye with me, but, you know, we can agree on a couple things, and he's terrible. That's the one thing we all have in common. He's absolutely terrible. And he's promoting Lethal, of course, you know, trying to undermine everybody else, and we'll see who wins tonight. And, I mean, it wasn't just the subs getting criticized. He's continuously criticized the Stock Boys. Also for their profession as well, which I think is very unprofessional. They do work hard. And and even his former teammate Paul Weiss and the Moscow Monster as well. A lot of people are going to be in this Rumble tonight. Now, Joe J. James, it's no secret, he says he's going to start at number 1. He claims he's going to eliminate everybody. We'll see. I mean, but yeah, it's going to be an exciting Rumble. It's going to be a 20-man. We're also tonight going to have number 1 contendership for the women's title at WrestleMania. That will be after this match. So a lot of great matches coming up here tonight. It's going to be a stacked episode for sure. And Lethal starting off really good here. And he's been very impressive lately. The number 1 contendership win. The Intercontinental win he got a while back. Now the CTL champion. His UFC career was just the beginning. And as much as Dr. Educator loves this superstar, I have to give him credit where his credit's due. He's been incredible. But Dr. Educator has taken up for him because he just wants to, I think he really just wants to side with the champion. I think that's what's going on here. But, and look at Lethal. Some lethal strikes there on Ryan. And Ryan in a title match tonight. This is a big match for him. Like I said, if he does win, not only does he win the Intercontinental title, he beats the CTL champion. Oh, man, what a low blow by Ryan. You got to do what you got to do. And, and almost a 3 there from that. So, impressive move by Ryan just out of nowhere. Sometimes you got to get your hands dirty, basically. So, and look at Ryan here. This match, you're going to have to do what it takes to win. Both of these guys are excellent at what they do. And Ryan going top rope. Look at this. Oh, man, what a move. And he is going for the pin. And a kick out again by Lethal. Oh, man. And Ryan with a sweet chin music. And look at this. Another kick out. Lethal just took a big kick to the face. And once again, a 2.5 kick out. It's incredible. Ryan's got a good submission locked in. And Lethal throws him over. So Dr. Educator already running his mouth. We knew this was coming. His little dictatorship is not going to last long. Styles will definitely be back for Mania. But he could be back before then. And we don't know who's going to show up. We could have a couple surprise faces here. Just because this is CTL doesn't mean anything. We could end up having a couple surprises here. So. And look at Lethal. Oh, man. Lethal showing off. That was just a nice move from the top rope. And the reason why Ryan's getting 2 matches tonight is we just didn't have time to fit this one in the pay-per-view. And also, that would make Lethal put in 2 matches, and he already had a CTL shot. So, we wanted to make it a little bit realistic. Even though we've had double champions defend both titles before, it's happened. Oh, man, Ryan with sweet chin. Oh, my goodness. That came out of nowhere. Lethal never saw it coming, and Ryan has a point. 1-0. All Ryan needs is one more point and he becomes the Intercontinental Champion. So it's a big deal. Oh my goodness. What is Ryan doing? Oh my goodness. What a move. What a move. High flying move. Good move there. And Ryan going for a pin. And a kick out there by Lethal. Look at Lethal. RKO. Dangerous move there. Just hit Ryan out of nowhere and has tied the score. It is 1-1. Next fall wins. And Lethal getting the crowd going. Look at Lethal. Oh, nice move. Off of the ropes here. And Lethal going for a pin. And a kick out there by Ryan. And Lethal RKO. Nice move there by Lethal. And that's a pinfall. So Lethal retains the Intercontinental title and will continue to be a double champion. Double champion still. And he has just done a wonderful job with, this is his first Intercontinental title defense, I believe. But Ryan took him to his limits. You got to give Ryan credit. He got a fall. He got the first fall. However, we got to do 2 out of 3s on everything because you can take that up with 2K20 because they're that bad where you have to do 2 out of 3 falls. But it makes it more entertaining. But at the end, Lethal came back and won this thing. Did a great job. Ryan still has an opportunity at the Rumble tonight. The Rumble will determine who faces Lethal at WrestleMania for the CTL title. And yeah, Lethal, not very fond of that ref. I don't think anyone is fond of that ref on CTL. I don't think anyone is. But anyway, we're about to have our #1 contendership match for the women's title. And if you guys weren't aware of, we signed 3 new women, and they do look very familiar. It is Alma Adele, July 4th, and the Black Rose. And these women have been very fantastic on FLH. They are actually a team, but they do like to play around. They do like to fight each other. And tonight, the #1 contender of this match will face off with Candy Vega at WrestleMania. So, Lethal and Candy are at the top right now. And they're doing a great job on here. But we'll see what these 3 can do. The reason why we brought these 3 women in is because Candy Vegas beat every woman on CTL. Not, even though we don't, this year in particularly, with 2K20, we haven't signed a lot of women. Now, when 22 hits, we plan on, if you want to bring your guy on, bring a woman with you as well. We're still only going to have probably 1 match a week on the women's division, but we want to try to make it better. I know FLH made their women's division better, but WTF and CTL needs definitely work on the women's division. But I at the same time, with what happened with 20, we kind of don't feel as bad because it's a little bit more understandable, I feel like. Even though FLH pulled off probably some of the greatest women fighters ever came together and stuff and put on great shows like Esther Jack and Mad Melissa, and Ladies First was a big sign as well. But now they're with CTL. We're going to see what they can do tonight as they're facing off with each other, which is odd. You never thought you'd see this happen, but it has happened, I think. They've all fought before. If you don't know, Ladies First is a band. It is a band that was formed by Melissa. They broke up. So they fought before. Hypothetically speaking, that way. And look at July 4th. Oh, man, nice DDT, but Alma Adele gets right back up from it. And this is a triple threat match. I don't believe it's elimination, so it's first pin wins. Because there's 3 people and they're locked in this ring. So they have no choice but to break each other's pins up. And look at Alma Adele there. A nice move by July 4th. And Alma Adele going for the pin. And a kick out there by July 4th. And whoever does win this match, Candy Vega is going to have her hands full. That's for sure. And the Black Rose going for the pin. And July 4th. Oh, man, what a submission. And Alma Adele breaks out of it. And a spine buster from the Black Rose. And July 4th trying to steal her pin. Oh, man, that did not work out well. All these women would, be a great WrestleMania match for Candy Vega. Of course, Candy Vega needs to just fight anybody at this point. She's beat everybody on CTL. Styles had to, desperately sign some women on here because, nobody can beat Candy Vega. And Alma Adele breaks up that pin. And this is all going to come down to seizing the opportunity is how you win this match. You just got to be at the right place, the right time, because these 3 are equals. Even though one claims to be the leader, fighting-wise, they're all equals, I think. They're all different. They all have different techniques. And look at the Black Rose here going for the pin and a kick out there by July 4th. And Alma Adele with the drop kick. And a lot of, there's a lot of stuff going on. Who's going to come back to 22? Of course, some there's always people that take breaks, take a year off, come back on the next one, like for example, someone you may have not seen since 17 may not show up till 19. People take time off, so I don't know who's all going to come back for 22, but we'll see what happens. I'm expecting Ladies First to come back because they were very talented and they did a really good job. But certain other people did not. And a kick out there by July 4th. And Alma Adele with the spear. And the Black Rose breaks up the pin. Oh man, Alma Adele with the kick. to the head of the Black Rose. And a kick out there. Alma Adele going for another kick. Oh, man, another kick. Oh, but July 4th kicks her in the head. Goodness. Everyone's getting kicked in the head. And a kick out there by Alma. Oh, and a nice reversal. July 4th had an opportunity to seal the deal. And Alma Adele came through, and look here. And Alma Adele trying to take advantage. And a kick out there. Look at Alma Adele. Oh, man. Look at this submission. Oh, my goodness. And the Black Rose finding a way out of it. Oh, and a spear. July 4th breaks up the pin. And like I said, the Rumble is going to be great tonight. There's a couple spots, probably about 2 to 3 spots, where we don't know who's going to show up. But all the subs that you have seen on here lately, with the exception of Justice Dragon. Now, Justice Dragon will not be on there because he's a former CTL champion. We don't want a repeat match. So, unfortunately, he will not be on there. And Black Rose wins this thing tonight. And, you know, she is kind of the leader of the group. It's not a surprise here, so it will be the Black Rose versus Candy Vega at WrestleMania. So, it's going to be a big match. But any of these three women could have won. Alma Adele almost had it, and July 4th broke up the pin. I mean, yeah, she got up and broke up the pin. I think she would have had it there. But yeah, it's right place, right time with these triple threat matches. And the Black Rose wins. And she's going to get the opportunity of a lifetime here tonight. Well, not tonight, at WrestleMania. Against one of the greatest women champions ever, Candy Vega. And up next, guys, is the Royal Rumble. So it's going to be great. And if you're wondering, yes, we did cut his mic. We did cut his mic. He's not going to do the same stuff he did on WTF. That's for sure. Yeah, we don't tolerate that. And we are starting off the first one with Joe J. James at number 1 here. And Joe J. James says he's going to eliminate everybody. That's why he's number 1. He didn't do too bad last year. Almost won the whole thing. But Mark stopped him. And Joe's getting prepared for this Rumble. It's going to be a good one. 20 men. So all the subs on here should be in it, except for Justice Dragon, because he lost the CTL title. We don't want to have, a repeat match. We don't like repeat matches. I know a lot of other brands have rematch clauses. No. It's time for someone else to get a chance. That's how we always do it. That's how we've always done it on all these brands. I know the WWE does it different, the rematch clauses, but no, we want to see a different match every time. It's okay if you get the number 1 contendership the next time, but and Joe starting off here. So who's going to be number 2 is the question. Oh my goodness. Oh no. We're gonna. Oh man. Are you kidding me? So we are starting 7'4" versus 7'4" and seeing how long they both can go. That is crazy. Oh, that's gonna be a great matchup. 7'4" versus 7'4", starting the Rumble off, and you could tell that was deliberately done. But as for all the others, not deliberate. They're gonna be wherever they're gonna be. So, but this is gonna be a showdown, and now Joe, it's a little bit harder for Joe now. So, here we go. 7'4" versus 7'4". Joe J. James versus the Moscow Monster. And look here, the Moscow Monster throwing strikes. Oh, no way. Joe eliminated already. And Dr. Educator's probably losing his mind in the back room. Oh, my goodness. Not even lasting to number 3. Wow. What a ripoff for Joe J. James. And yeah, the Moscow Monster just threw his hand down like you're nothing, and AAA returns. So it's good to see Aaron here again. Let's see what he can do. And we'll see how far the Monster can go. He already took out one guy. And Marcus is here at number 4. And John Michael DeSanta at number 5 here. So John at number 5. 20 people in this Rumble in total. AAA trying to eliminate the Moscow Monster. Doesn't even get... Oh, man. And he's going to be tough to get out. We already know that. He did help the subs out quite a bit for getting rid of Joe that quick. So there's not 2 of them now. There's 7'4" in this. And Crimson at number 6. 1/2 of Game Over. Well, 1/3 of Game Over. And look here, choke slam from the Moscow Monster. My goodness. And Crimson going, oh, and the Monster eliminates Marcus. And look at the double team on AAA. And he has been eliminated. And Domino's number 7. And John, oh, nice reversal by Crimson. And the Monster, a 3rd elimination. Domino is his next victim. This man is on a rampage. You know, he's kind of had a slow start to this, to CTL. And he's not on the sub side, but he's not on Dr. Educator's side either. He's his own man. Him and Paul Weiss are their own men. And, I mean, Dr. Educator's definitely not happy about this Rumble after what happened to Joe. But can the Monster get number 4 here? Crimson trying to hang on. He especially has a beef with Game Over. And number 9 is Jerix at number 9. Alonzo's here as well, so both of the Destroyers, and look here, the Destroyers working together to try to get rid of the Moscow Monster. Oh, this is a great strategy. Oh my goodness, but it's still not working. Both of the Destroyers trying to eliminate him. Alonzo going after John here. Number 11, the Iron Tailor has arrived to CTL. It is official for now. Oh man, what a revelation here at number 11. So that is one of the big surprises. There's supposed to be another big surprise in this. And the Monster, this makes, I believe, number 4. He is eliminating people left and right. So now Jerix is his next victim. And the Iron Tailor, oh man, Iron Tailor got interrupted. He's about to eliminate somebody. Crimson's going after him now. And number 12 is Mark. Now, Mark, we had to change the attire so he could get onto this account. So it is a little bit different. But we did have to change some of the attire. So our apologies there. But at least we got you in. Of course, Mark won one of the biggest last Rumbles that we had. That was a big deal there. And look at the Monster, number 5. Poor Ryan, and it looks like the Monster does finally get his revenge on Ryan. Eliminates him from the Royal Rumble. And somebody's got to stop this guy. And it could... Oh, look at John here. Crimson's been eliminated by Mark. Look at John. Choke slamming the Monster out. He's been defeated, finally, after 5 eliminations. Crazy. So, yeah, the Iron Tailor has signed for 5 episodes on CTL. And then he will make his further decision on 22 of where he is to go. And Alonzo. John's been in this for a while. Let's see if he can hang on here. Mark's already got a good elimination. He got Crimson out. Number 13 is Sean. Sean's number 13. And John has been eliminated by Mark. So Mark gets another one. Iron Tailor there with a 619 to Alonzo. And ANGELO is number 14. And Mark almost got another elimination. But Alonzo gets back into this. ANGELO, the leader of the Stock Boys. He will be the only Stock Boy in this matchup. So the leader is going to take this one since the other two just got a number 1 contendership of the tag titles. And look at Andy trying to eliminate Sean here. It's going to be tough. What in the world? Who's number 15? What in the world's this? It's David! David has arrived on CTL! What in the world? David is here! Oh my goodness! After he has trashed CTL time and time again, he has... This is unbelievable. He is not supposed to be here. He is trespassing on CTL property, and he eliminates Mark. Really? Really, David? After you have trashed CTL, called it a dumpster fire, you're dancing in the middle of the CTL Rumble. Mr. Live is number 16. And David's trying to make a mark. Imagine if he wins this tonight. How... Oh, my goodness. Don't imagine it. That's a nightmare. We don't want to have a nightmare tonight. And Mr. Live. Trying to eliminate Alonzo. I cannot believe David here is here. Luther's here now. And look at David going after Mr. Live now. They should get security and escort him out of the building. But, you know, Dr. Educator's not going to do that. He's going to do anything to annoy the subs. And bringing David in this, you know, and Paul Weiss is number 18. We still got 2 more people to go. I believe it's 2 more subs. That's all that's left. Lonzo's been in here a while. So is Iron Taylor. Both of them have been in here for quite some time. And Paul Weiss, just punching the Iron Taylor, doesn't go through with the elimination. Looks like Mr. Live got eliminated as well. So that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And Luther eliminates Andy. So more damage done to the Stock Boys by Luther and Marcus. David, he's trying to take control of things, and Paul Weiss eliminates Luther. I mean, this is kind of getting scary. David's getting closer to the end as we speak. And I believe this is going to make number 20. So, who will be next? Oh, it's number 19. Jay Glenn at number 19. So, number 19 is Jay Glenn. And this seems like it's doing a little bit of slow motion from this standpoint, so you'll catch back up. eventually. I'm sure. No, it looks okay now. It was for a second there. And Paul Weiss, please eliminate David, please. I believe he eliminated Mr. Live, David did. And, oh my goodness, David's still hanging on. He's not even supposed to be here. And there goes the Iron Taylor, eliminated by Jay Glenn. And who's going to be number 20? Lucky 20. And it is Luke Razorblade. Lucas at number 20. So one of these men, once Luke gets in here, one of them is going to go to WrestleMania and main event WrestleMania. So it is a big deal here. Who is it going to be out of these men? And look at Sean. Can Luke Razorblade get rid of Sean here? Wow, he's got him. So Sean has been eliminated. And we are down to 5. David's trying to get another elimination. You're down to 5. Could David pull this off? That would be a shocker. Oh man, what a move there by Alonzo. And look here, Alonzo just handing out punches. And look, oh man. Takes down Paul Weiss there. Oh my goodness. What a nice, a couple nice moves from Alonzo. Luke Razorblade going after Paul Weiss. We are down to 5. 5 remaining in this Rumble. And Alonzo. Uh-oh. David in the corner. Can Paul Weiss put an end to David's wrath? His unnecessary wrath, his trespassing wrath. And look here. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. You did something good for us. And Jay eliminates Lucas. So we are down to 3. Alonzo, Jay Glenn, and Paul Weiss. Oh, man. Paul Weiss trying to go for a charge, but it was completely pathetic charge. One of these 3 men will face off with Lethal. Paul Weiss eliminates Alonzo. Oh, man. Paul Weiss looking really good tonight. Could he pull off a miracle? It's up to him and Jay Glenn. It is down to him and Jay Glenn. And what storyline will we go with is the question. Of course, Paul Weiss, if you didn't know, he has betrayed Dr. Educator. And as for Jay Glenn, you got Game Over. Imagine if they got involved with the Educated Fools. We'll see what happens. Look at Paul Weiss. Look at this. Wow, what a slam. Look at Paul Weiss running and a powerbomb right after. And Jay is in trouble, it looks like. But there's still enough time. I mean, anything can happen in these Rumbles. Even if you're on the ropes and someone charges you, you could always duck down. Anything is possible. Oh, man, another hit there. Can Jay escape Paul Weiss is the question. Paul Weiss going for the drag here. Got Jay on the ropes. Can Paul Weiss pull off another miracle? He's done it before. Not at a Rumble, though. He's never... Oh, my goodness! Paul Weiss is going to WrestleMania! Oh, man, and I think the whole locker room is shook. First, he betrays Dr. Educator. Then, he wins the Royal Rumble. His New Year's resolution, apparently, is a real deal. He said he was going to be better this year. And this is as good as it gets. He will face Lethal at WrestleMania. Paul Weiss, you're going to WrestleMania. Congratulations. Oh, my goodness. And Lethal with an RKO. Oh, my goodness. Paul Weiss never saw it coming. He couldn't even point at the sign. Oh, man. And Lethal with another RKO. Lethal showing off for the crowd, and he has sent a message to Paul Weiss. Come WrestleMania, this is going to be a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more.